Alright, so today's the day. We're finally going to kill and skin Hammy, our pig that we've been raising since last March. I think is when we got him. I can't exactly remember. It was March, April, something like that. So he's in here. He's just chilling out in the shade. It's a little warm today, warmer than we'd like, but like I said, we have to just get him done. Ideally, we did not want to skin him. We actually wanted to scald and scrape him, but we're going to the beach in a few weeks and we have to get it done. So we're going to go ahead and just skin him. We have a friend, Josh's old boss from the meat processing place where he used to work, is going to let us hang him in their cooler until Saturday morning. And then Saturday we will make sausage and grind him and package him up and everything like that. We'll bring him back here and do that. So we're just getting some last minute things ready to get it done. And I'm just up here checking him out because he's a good little pig and we're gonna miss him, but he's going to fill our freezer for probably the next year. That's about a year ago is when we killed the last one, and we'll be happy to have all that meat. All right, so we have a table set up just in case we need it. We've got Josh's truck, and so we can put it on there. We got a tarp on there, water hose to spray it down. We'll hold him up with the tractor. You can find our other video to see that. He's gonna bring it down here and we'll get started, and then I'll come back when we get done.
I was the one who fed that pig and kept him growing. Never saw a pig that big. Well, I saw bigger pigs.
Mama pig was big.
Yeah. She was big.
Yeah, but
it's like 3 of him.
Floppy was like getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, Floppy was big, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
And Floppy's still big.
Yeah.
Floppy's making little pigments. Alright, so we're at the processor. We're just waiting. They're back there. You can see it. Kind of anxious to see how much he weighs. It'll be exciting to find out. What's your guess?
I don't know.
You don't know? What's your guess, Mason? 243. I was gonna say like 2. We'll see. 2.
I would say 1,200 pounds.
230.
1,200 pounds.
How much?
I am like 216.
216. This is what I was gonna guess, and then I went back on it. Pretty good. That's really good.
Good job, Riley.
We about lost our tarp.
It's weird fuzzy stuff.
So we figured up that he weighed about 300 pounds live, and then 216 hanging weight. And then we'll get back a certain percentage of that. I can't remember, but it's not much that you throw away or whatever. But we got some pizza because we still got to go do the head and stuff and get everything cleaned up and still get stuff ready for Saturday. So easy supper.
Yeah, we don't gotta cook.
So we picked up our free garden thing from Lowe's today because it's Thursday. And they gave us this little piñata. Oh, you gotta go take it over there.
Okay. No, let's go.
Take it over there.
Go into the apple tree.
So the kids are going to go hang it up and hit it. It's got little seed balls in it that are in like this paper that you soak. I'll show you once they get it done. Alright, so we're done. We're back. We got the head done. I don't think I told you guys, but I'm actually going to make liver mush, or try to make liver mush. I've never made it before, but where we're from, we have a really famous, we're famous for our liver mush. So I think I found a recipe that will be similar to that, and I'm going to try it. I've got all the meat from the head and the liver, and I'm not going to do that tonight because it's already 8 o'clock, but I do want to probably do that tomorrow because I got to get some cornmeal and make that, and I'll show you how to make that. But for now, this vlog will continue tomorrow. We're going to get this cleaned up and get everybody bathed and in the bed. Alright, so we're down here getting things ready for tomorrow. First, I'm doing the liver mush, and all I'm doing is I've got what meat we got off the head and the liver. I just cut it up. I let it sit in a salt brine overnight in the fridge, but I've just got it covered with water, rinsed it well, covered it with water, and I'm going to put it in my Instapot. The recipe says to boil it for 2 hours on the stove, but I'm going to do it 1 hour in the Instapot and see how it does, see if it goes faster, because all you're doing is just cooking the meat. It doesn't have to be any particular way. So I'm going to do this for an hour, and then I'll show you what else we got set up. So we got these 2 tables, and you can buy those really expensive like butcher plastic vinyl things, or you can buy like vinyl tablecloths to cover your tables, but this is actually cheap drop cloths from Lowe's, and they were like $2 a piece, and we folded them over a couple times because they're really big, and they're 2 mil plastic, so just 1 layer is 2 mil. So we just used 1.
We folded this one and not fold.
So we just used 1, we just cut it. So this is what they look like, the extra heavy duty. We're going to work on getting all this set up, and I'll show you that once we get it done. Alright, so that's finally going. It's got 34 minutes left. So we've got everything set up so far. I've still got to set up. I'm going to make this better for packing and stuff once I get my liver mush done, and I can kind of get those ingredients out of here. But we got, these are our meat pans. So I've got these 2 bowls that I bought at a grocery store that was closing in this pan. And then just another pan, because you always need places to put meat. And then I got this big, it's actually a concrete mixing tub. I got it at Lowe's, and I just washed it really good. And what I'm hoping is this will fit in the top of my refrigerator, so we can keep the sausage meat cold until we get ready to do sausage, because we'll do everything else. We'll need to keep it cool, so we'll probably have smaller things going up there to keep cool. But there's the grinder. This is our mixer. Me and Josh vowed the last time that we did sausage that we were never going to hand mix sausage again. So I got this. It attaches to the grinder. So that's nice. So we got this little tape machine that and some extra tape, and like I said, that goes with these little bags. They're just like the like if you go to get a deer processed or anything, your meat comes in these. I got the plain bags so that I can just keep it separate from our other meat, because we have some other meat in bags like that. And then I'm gonna set all this stuff out. I'm probably gonna label some bags. This is for my liver mush. I've got some ingredients for my liver mush out. But I'm just gonna get this situated while I've got 30 more minutes. So I'm just gonna get that situated. But it's looking good in here. I think it's gonna work and be pretty efficient. So I'm excited to use the space for this. We did a bear in here back in the fall, and we just used that table, I think. And we had a lot of people in here, and it worked good even with all those people. So I'm excited to use this space. Alright, so my Instant Pot just got done. I am labeling bags for tomorrow because it takes a lot of time, or not a ton of time, but it takes some time. So I'm labeling a good start, and then that way they're just done and ready to go. So I'm actually going to roll these up. This is for 25 pounds of sausage, and then we're going to do 25 pounds of regular ground pork, and then we have 20 pounds worth of casings that we're going to do links, like breakfast links. And then I've got several more that I can do tomorrow once I see how much sausage we have. Ideally, I'd like to do more roast and things. So I want to, we don't need that much sausage because we still have a little bit of sausage. Not much, but you still have some sausage from the last pig and from Mama Pig. So I'm not going to do a ton of just like regular breakfast sausage because we can use the ground pork for making meatballs and meatloaf and other things if it's not seasoned. So I'm going to do probably more plain pork. And then I've got some freezer paper and some tape, just masking tape, and I'll probably wrap my roast in that. And then I will put them in these big 2.5 gallon, make a mess, these big 2.5 gallon storage bags. I might put those in there, but I might just end up using my food saver for those. I just bought Ziploc bags because especially like the lard, since we're not going to do the lard tomorrow, this will be good to put the lard in. And then freezer paper looks like this, and it's literally like a paper. I think it kind of has a little bit of a wax. One side is wax. This is what they use in butcher shops and stuff, and it's usually what we use for when we do our own hogs. Last year we vacuum sealed everything, and it was a very tedious process until we get a new vacuum sealer. And we use roast quite a bit. We ran out of roast a while ago. I think we just used our last one, but we've been saving it. So I'm going to get all this ready. The liver mush the Instant Pot just went off. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that up and get it done. So that's out of my way. Alright. So it's over there releasing its steam, but let me tell y'all, warning if you're going to make your own liver mush, the liver stinks because and just meat in general after you butcher that hasn't been hung, it has a really strong like blood smell. I don't like it very much, but when this was cooking, while it was cooking, it smelled that strong smell, you know. I don't really even like when I put meat in there, like even chicken and stuff. I don't like to smell it. So it might just be me and a couple of my kids. But now that I'm releasing it, and I was really worried, I was like, this is gonna stink so bad. It smells like liver mush, like you're frying liver mush. It smells so good. So I remembered I have to wait on Josh because I'm not gonna grind it myself, even though I could. I think he was wanting to make sure how the grinder works and figure it all out before tomorrow. Just play with it, basically. So I'm gonna wait on him. I'm gonna just keep doing the bags, and then when he gets here, we will grind it and put everything in it, and I'll show you how it's done. I'm really excited now that I smell that it smells like liver mush.
No, don't be hanging up there.
Hey, Mom.
You take the pickle, leave me the fork. Smells like liver mush, don't it?
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, let me talk to Haley and I'll call you right back. Said they got a big beast swarm.
Who was that?
Donnie. He said bring a chainsaw, said we could have them. I told him we didn't have nothing. He said I said we worked something out. We was over there and he had some old bee boxes sitting outside his cleaning up and the bees were swarming around them. I said, dang, I said, look at them bees wanting to get in there.
Alright, so this is what it looks like. An hour worked fine. I reserved some of the liquid because you'll have to put that back in. You'll want to get it to, it's all by sight when you make liver mush. So we'll just have to see how much we use. We're going to go ahead and get this ground. Oh, that's going to be good. Look. Just one house. Alright, so we actually just had somebody tell us they had a swarm of bees. So we're going to have to go get them. Something we've been planning on doing for a while. And just put it off because we didn't think we were going to do it. But now I'm going to go put this in the fridge. And we're going to run and do that. Then I'll come back and finish it. Alright, so we're back from that. I'll just put that in another video. But we're doing some, I've got the meat all ground up. And it's been in the refrigerator since we left. But it is, it's pretty ground up. It looks a little more chunky than it actually is. But you save your broth from your, from what you cooked your meat in. And you're going to add a little bit of that. And some cornmeal. I'm just using this white cornmeal. And then you're going to add some sage, salt, and pepper. And you mix it up and then you can put it in your trays. You think it's going to be good fried? Riley just tried it. You want to taste?
I thought this had a hole in it.
You like it?
Spicy.
You want to taste it?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I do. Really, really
You want to
good.
taste it?
Yeah.
Riley said it needed fried.
You want me to put soap in here?
It's good. Alright, so I've got it done. I'm just putting them, I've lined these little pans with some plastic wrap. And I'll put these in the fridge and let them sit overnight. And then you can put them in the freezer, slice it, and fry it. So we're excited to try it. Or try it fried anyway. So Riley's getting the stuff cleaned up that we use for this. And then we'll go and eat supper and go to bed and get started in the morning. Alright, here's what they look like. We're going to go put them in the fridge. I just kind of laid the plastic wrap, folded it back over there. Once they get like cold and they get hardened, you can take them out of these molds. Alright, so we're halfway done. I haven't been filming because we've been busy, but we got half of it done. We're working on the other half. The rest we've done put in the freezer, in the fridge where it needs to be. we've just got the last half here. We're gonna work it up and get it all packaged, and then we'll let the sausage cool in the fridge for a little while because it needs to be really cold before we grind it. And then we'll do that and we'll be done. Alright, so we got that done. We're going to go take this meat up there, get the sausage in the fridge, we'll eat lunch, and then we'll come back and do our sausage and ground pork.